with him, and that failed miserably, and he started attacking. If I remember correctly,
I got a cool crowd for a little bit.
Did a pretty good job of royally messing you guys up, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm. Just
it's a hand cracked me upside the head, so.
What's that?
I'm still half health.
Okay. And knocked you down like unconscious.
Because that's when I ran to him, and he's like, "Don't bring him over here."
Yeah, it was
so. Damien took him out after nearly dying, I think, wasn't it? Because like he kept popping across the room and throwing crazy shit. You took him down. You looted him. You took his wand off him. Mm-hmm. You wrapped the globe.
Oh yeah.
In cloth and put it in your sack. Yeah. As a side note, if you find a unique item, i.e. your bow that you found that's unique.
A bow of light.
Oh yeah, he found this elephant bow that shoots light.
Rules as written for an item such as that, and a magic item such as that, to figure out what properties it may have, you'll either have to have identify spell, or you have to spend a short rest kind of examining the item and figuring out what it is. At which point then you figure out if it needs attuned to, and then you have to attune to it and all that type of stuff. So if somebody has identify spell, you do it instantly and then you know what you need to do to attune to it. If you just find it, you have to spend a short rest figuring that out, and then you have to do the attunement.
Do you figure... Can we just go back and talk to Deckard Cain?
Deckard! No.
Sad he died.
So, Trig looted the bodies. The body.
I raided his room.
Mm-hmm. You raided through his room and got goodies there.
Yep. I got it written down. Go.
And I believe you are over here unconscious, everyone.
You're fine. You're not bleeding out. We
You're wake up in like an hour or 2 or 3.
There's still
his body's like all mangled.
A door uncovered. You have at this point. I had you roll, and you woke up 1 hit point right at the end.
Sweet.
So you are awake with 1 hit point.
And Valvari is still missing.
Valvari is not in the room with you right at the moment.
He does a triple spin from the ceiling. I'm here.
Late as usual.
I was in the shadows the whole time.
Useless as usual.
Wow. Well,
if he's going to be there, I was there in the shadows the whole time.
So if anyone finds you not awake with the dagger in his chest,
I mean,
let me think. What we found last time. You found that bow.
Yeah, it
says
you discovered a second letter and an eye patch.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the eye patch with the Y-ish symbol.
Well, the Y was in his hand when the puzzle disappeared. And he also had an eye patch in his hand.
I thought it was from the eye patch.
That's what individuals were assuming, but that was never stated. You had a puzzle.
Yeah.
It vanished.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
eye patch in your hand, and you saw a letter.
Yeah, I thought we messed around more with the eye patch. I guess not.
No, you guys were too terrified to mess with the eye patch and put it away. You looked at it. You handed you the cage. You looked at it and were like, "Oh, okay, that. We better not just like shove this on." And I think you put it in your bag or something like that.
Okay.
Because it sets fire to your bag.
I mean, unless you put it on, we can say you put it on. I'm good with that.
Put it on.
Yeah, I thought I did.
You did not.
Oh, okay.
You can put it on if you want.
Oh, I tell more health.
Okay.
Put it on. You know what's the worst that could possibly happen?
Okay, so do you guys have a torch in here right now?
Or end of the second.
Are we not worried about the torch right now since...
I thought someone had one.
Well, yeah, I think Cax had one until he probably passed out.
Which means...
No, that's right. You were in the room back here where it's lit up. You were lit up in this room because this is Orioth's chambers.
Yeah, the globe was...
Yeah, I told the other two. Yeah. So, you're in this room. It is lit up because this is Orioth's chambers. Around the walls are the purple tapestries everywhere. You had pulled back these tapestries, found a door, walked in, found it was his room. You kind of looted his room. I don't recall off the top of my head exactly what was there, but I'm assuming you have that written down.
I'll let people know when we're
looking
out here.
for like documents, letters, notes.
I can't remember if we had pulled back the drapes and you guys saw that door.
Yeah,
I think
we
you pulled back, saw that door,
Because that's why you built
and
it
we
there.
killed the
Yeah.
session after that.
So I can go through the door and die. No.
We'll just throw your body through it.
Battering ram.
You find
let's do
yourself
Let's do get help. No, I don't. I hate that.
looking down this hallway. Okay, you go from black. There was the discussion.
You've seen the rough, right?
Yes.
Fades to black. You
We'll do
pop
like-
in,
get help.
and you see. You have dark vision, right?
I have.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, you see these two tunnels.
Get help.
You have a divider. You have a left tunnel. You have a right tunnel directly ahead of you. Which way are you going?
Left.
Okay.
I don't know if Thor sticks around as part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I should have asked.
Yeah.
How is it that the only one who has not watched this movie is fucking spoiling the movie for the others who haven't seen it yet? Don't talk about it.
That happens in
The
the
end
first
of
one.
the movie.
What?
I actually didn't hear that one.
What
Okay.
happens? I didn't know that happened.
Well, now you do.
I just know from the first one, I was like, man, I liked his dynamic. He's kind of funny. He does a really good job with them. I hope they stick together.
Got it. Okay. Anyways.
That's even funnier now.
Yeah. I know your distaste for time travel. You will like this movie.
I don't think so.
You will love this movie.
I
Not because of
don't
that,
think
because
so.
one, they don't destroy stuff. Two, you will like this movie. You will like.
I think I will dislike
Now that you
this
say
movie.
it, he's gonna specifically.
No,
look for why
I think I will
he-
dislike this movie for the same reasons I liked the first one so much. I actually truly enjoy the first movie.
For what reason?
They do an amazing job with Thanos. Thanos is the reason that movie is good.
Yes.
Absolutely. He's the only villain that they've ever done very well. And they hit him out of the park.
I liked Vulture.
Who?
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I'm gonna have to watch it again. He wasn't bad. Like I don't remember. I don't dislike him. I just like it was.
He felt very real, like not super extraordinary, or just like his circumstances led him to this.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the way the movie was written. I felt it did a very good job. You may not like it.
When it comes to
I think you
Netflix, I'll
will,
probably
but-
watch it because it's free.
Anyways,
But
you take the left path. You walk down this path for a little bit. You realize that at the end you're starting to see a light. And you hear shuffling and probably some voices down at the end. You continue.
What kind of voices am I hearing?
Make me a perception check.
Adults from Charlie Brown.
Right?
That's a D20.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Came across an interesting article. Apparently,
Oh,
most of
God.
Iron Man, like
Two.
half of it was entirely
Two?
ad-libbed and just sort of like made up on the spot. Like they didn't actually have
Two
that
plus- so it's
screenplay
4.
written.
I mean, it's muffled and it has a very speech cadence. It doesn't sound guttural. It sounds very sophisticated.
Sounds like words.
I'm going.
You walk in.
YOLO.
As you get to the end,
You were wrong.
you realize that the right tunnel also meets up with the left. You end up,
She scared.
bam, in here, and you see your
What's up, y'all?
friends, team,
Boon.
acquaintances, homies.
Acquaintances.
Do I still have a choice of what I want to do? Does anybody see me?
You always have a choice of what you want to do.
Does anybody
are
see
you
me?
purposely trying to sneak around to not be noticed?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
make me a stealth check.
6.
He does the shimmy along the wall. Tries to get behind a tarp so you can see his legs.
Plus 3, 9.
What are you doing at this moment, Damien?
I mean, we're still rummaging through his stuff, right?
Kind of finishing up rummaging. I think haven't you guys like walked over here?
We essentially looked behind the curtains, saw the door, saw his alcove,
Okay.
Checked his thing first.
checked his ashes. I pulled off the sphere and wrapped it up, threw it in my bag.
Okay.
And then she was looking at his stuff in the alcove. I went over because I wanted to look through for anything important that I wanted. Like I said, the letters.
I was trying not to
notes,
die.
Documents.
You were unconscious the whole time. right?
Nobody.
Apart from that, like that was where we left off. Was
You're
me looking through his stuff.
okay. You're not like super sneakery, but everybody else is kind of in varied states of busy or death, and so they're not really paying anything else a huge amount of attention as long as you're not running in sword swinging ready to kill stuff.
As long as you aren't screaming Leroy Jenkins. we're
Alright.
good.
Oh my
So
God.
question on passive.
Yes.
Passive is essentially just taking 10.
Passive perception
Any of the 3 passives is essentially just taking a 10.
at base, yes.
No, like that's what it just. That's your passive perception is your perception plus 10.
Oh, plus 10. Oh, okay,
It's
yeah. I'm
taking
thinking.
10.
Yeah, passive is Passive perception is 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So taking a 10 is you're devoting 10 minutes to do something.
Okay, how did we reach this conclusion?
Then like that's the definition of taking a 10. Maybe it's not.
Okay.
Maybe it's not fit. I don't know. I'm in the middle.
No, okay.
I'm just
no,
curious as if this is passive, but we still have to devote 10 minutes to it. What is passive if we're not doing it actively?
Okay, I think you're making it way too hard. The way I've always understood passive perception is that your score is this. Okay, he rolled a 9. Technically, yes, you guys would see him because your passive perception is higher than that.
Okay.
In this instance, since you guys are actively searching through something else and he's kind of coming back from death and he's close to your passive perception, you know, if you might get a bristle on the back of your neck if he was like coming at you, but for the most part, you're not like
Okay.
worried about it. That's kind of how I'm seeing the passive perception, insight, stuff like that is just kind of like if I'm investigating something, okay, and the DC is a 10 and your passive investigation is a 12, well, yeah, you're going to be able to see what's going on there. I've never heard of it in terms of time based. That seems a very traveler.
No, it's taking a 10 is just I'm devoting 10 minutes. Roll is immediate. It happened. I did this immediately.
Okay.
Taking a 10 is I'm devoting 10 minutes to this to guarantee that my roll is 10.
And see, and I don't know, that stuff like that's not going to work on a perception thing because it's a matter of somebody walks in the room. Are you taking 10 minutes to perceive what's going on?
Oh, it's
No,
going your
you're
day.
just like, oh, there you are. I see you. So the way I've looked at it in terms of skill scores and stuff like that, 10 is baseline human. You are
No pluses,
lowly
no
peasant
minuses.
who doesn't know anything else. You kind of know what's going on. You see things here, there, and that's just your baseline human perception, what a normal Joe Blow would figure out. And then any modifier past that is you're that much more aware. And I would see that as so like he's rolling against your guys' passive at this point just to see if anybody notices. I guess in terms of this scenario, what is your thought process on this type of setup then?
That was my question. I was just curious how passive is passive.
I guess the way I've always looked at it and the way I've understood the rules for it, it is literally how aware you are of what's around you. And if somebody's rolling to actively try to sneak by, if they beat your passive, they completely sneak by you and you would not notice them.
Okay. Okay.
I guess
So passive isn't I'm not doing it, it's I'm not rolling.
you're not rolling, that's just kind of like the baseline. If I'm investigating something, if I'm looking in a room going, wonder what happened here. Okay? You, as an investigator, are going to pick up a lot more what's happening in that room than Solana, who doesn't do a lot of investigating. She's kind of like, why? Okay, yeah, somebody obviously died here, but you're like, yeah, but did you see that mark on that wall? That looks like a fresh mark.
Passive is more of player passive, not character passive. From reading that. It's not passive like it's just my innate knowledge of the area. It's, as a player, I just want to take the average. I don't want to roll, I just want to like, hey, just give me the average for this.
Passive, for this instance, passive perception is literally what somebody would roll against. Like, case in point, do they see me? Roll me stealth.
Right.
I
But
rolled
it's also the average if like, I wanted to like search for doors.
Typically, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not character passive, it's player passive. Instead of me rolling the dice and hoping for greater than 10, risking less than 10, I'm saying, hey, just give me the average that I would expect to roll if I constantly did this.
I don't think it's the average because you're adding your modifiers and everything into it as well. I
Right,
mean,
your
it's-
modifiers are going to get added to your roll. Doesn't matter. We can keep on. We can discuss the theory of it later. But
I'm curious for your thought process behind this because I've never thought of this way. To me, that's a very Traveler-esque, if I'm going to do this, it's going to take this much time type scenario. Whereas the D&D is literally, this is what my character's, just who he is, this is how well he investigates things, just walking into a room. In terms of roleplay thing, I walk into a room, I'm going to notice this because my passive investigation, my passive perception is just this much higher than your average Joe Blow. So
Right.
he walks in the room and he's like, oh, I see this.
anyways, I don't see Valvari, right?
At the moment, no, because you guys are in there searching the room and doing stuff like that. So no, at the moment you don't see Valvari. He's just kind of sidling into the room. What do you do?
Check your messages.
Oh.
Check your messages.
I'm like,
You just, draw some blood.
Nice crowded thing.
Bye, Hugh.
Huh?
Bye, Hugh.
that will fail.
That will fail. What?
I feel like he's staring at my character over there. Do I get a prickling sensation on the back of my neck?
He will scream out if you do that.
Yeah, roll me perception with advantage.
He's unconscious.
No, it's
No,
No,
he
I'm
just
not.
came back
I'm
with
at
one
one.
health.
Oh, god damn it.
Hi, Valvari. How you doing, dude? Where were you?
Hey man, glad
But while you're just standing over him, breathing heavily.
Totally, obviously, he's conscious enough to see.
Yeah.
able to
yeah.
So you just snuck
Say
up like
hi.
a tunnel creeper.
So I'm still at the door.
So that'd be 18.
Because he's kind of like, I mean, he's waking up just having got out of a fight, almost dying. He's just kind of going, yeah. He's gonna notice the weird rogue, like, essentially hanging over his body. So you're closer to him at this point.
Well, I'm
So
just
what-
walking,
so
making
Are you saying
myself
I come
known.
to and there's someone standing over my body?
No, I'm still over here.
Well,
I'm-
if you rolled that and it failed, that's what you did. 'Cause that's
Anyway.
what happened when I tried to pickpocket you.
He knows you're there. You notice Valvari.
I just walk to the center of the room, making sure everybody knows that I'm there.
The way I see this is kind of like, oh, yay, Cax.
What's up?
So you're awake, 1 health.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I just turned up here, man. I saw a black plume of smoke, and then next thing you know, I'm here.
Bullshit.
Likely story.
I just came here. I showed up 2 paths in front of me. And
Insight.
Go for it.
18 total.
18 insight. He did show up in a black plume of smoke. And where's he been? Doesn't really know. I mean, do any of you really know where you've been when you've been with Okro?
What someone posted it.
So he's not
Fine, right.
lying, per se.
No way.
But yeah, there's probably an inkling sense that a little more.
No,
has
that's
happened.
not real. It can't be real. Couldn't he get fired for that? Or in huge trouble?
What?
Well,
Ryan
What
Reynolds
happened
posted
here?
a Detective Pikachu movie on YouTube. It's not even out yet.
Oh dear God! Please let this be the end of it.
Could be Sonic.
Well. Welcome
Aren't they
back,
fixing
I
that
guess.
character design because people freak the fuck out?
Thank you.
That's crazy. He's gonna get
trust of you goes down one level.
I mean, yeah, your assumption is that more has happened. Obviously, that happened with you guys. I mean, he's been gone for half a day in your time, at least.
I'll go back to rummaging through the documents. Were there documents? Were there notes, letters?
Here's some dumb notes and papers and stuff like that. Stuff
You say some
scribbled.
dumb notes.
Some I probably said dumb. I meant to say.
Hour 43 is that.
Oh, that's it? For an hour and 43 minutes.
You just did a big move. Nice. Nice.
Ryan Reynolds, of course he's gonna do something like that.
Did I just get Rick rolled?
There are documents, there are notes, but it's just his scrawlings and scribblings. Some of it is hardly legible. Notes on kind of what type of weird creations he maybe wanted to make, but
Take it all in the bag.
Yoink, yoink. Okay. Are you just taking a nap, or are you going to do anything actively
Just
to?
hanging out back there on the floor.
I don't want.
What are you doing,
I need
Solana?
help
He
back.
probably doesn't want to close his eyes.
We're
for
done
some
rummaging,
reason.
right?
In that room, anyways. Yes.
I'm gonna go see if I can see any certain symbols or remarks on the door.
On this other door.
Yeah.
So you
Make
go
an
check out the door.
investigation roll.
Yeah, you can make an investigation roll.
Oh, that's a shit roll.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Got a 3. The only symbol you notice on the door is the sigil of the Elder Eye
That we saw on the.
that you saw on the thing, and it's just kind of carved up kind of toward the left side of the door.
Okay. I want to touch it.
Where is my?
You want to
See if
touch
it
it?
activates something.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
Not opening the door, just touching the symbol.
Just touching the symbol. Yeah.
Just no caress.
You touch it. It feels very rough, like he really roughly carved it into the door jamb
Okay.
with
Didn't
two
shock me or
tools.
something.
Unless
I
you
mean,
want to.
did you just touch it, or did you like rub it?
Just touched it.
Okay.
They make me nervous about rubbing.
Okay.
Like,
All right. No, if you just touch it, I mean, it's kind of like it's pokey, like he carved it out with a rudimentary knife
Got
or
a
something like
splinter.
that. Yeah. Well, that's why it has to be touched it or rubbed it. But yeah, no.
Infection
it's
lose
just
my hand.
right. Instantly, your arm cripples and falls off.
It's a magic splinter.
All right. Yeah, it's just carved sigil into the door. He was really keen on that Elder Eye.
Can you, like... Is there any indication of there being a trap? Like, can I check to see... Trap check, basically?
Yeah, we can do a trap check.
This is still a D20.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what trap checking is.
You like perception?
I want to say that's what it is, yeah.
Ooh, we got a +2.
What does it say what my hit die is? I can't find it in this
It'd be
thing.
under your class. You're a ranger. I think it's like a D8. That might be a reason.
1d10 per level.
What are you doing, leveling up?
No. Like get health back, right? I can spend a hit die.
During a short rest.
Oh.
Yeah, perception check for traps.
14.
14. Okay. You don't notice anything. Seems like door.
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 Kick it
I
down.
don't kick it down.
Okay.
I'm not gonna kick it down.
So while you're checking the door, what are you doing, Valvari? Still reeling from the return from Oaktrow, obviously. I'll let you.
She's by the door. I'm gonna go walk over by the door.
Okay. And then
Shove her into it.
grab her face. Wham! Uses a battering ram.
Whatever.
I'm opening it.
You're just gonna open
Slowly.
it?
Slowly.
Okay.
He's not even gonna ask like.
He just sort of pushes you out.
You grab the door handle. Just
He can't kill me. I feed him. Like a cat.
inside this room.
Oh god, is that a coffin? Very large
It's a
coffin. A coffin takes up most of the room.
Well, you had to sleep somewhere.
There is a coffin in this room.
Are there any markings on this coffin? Is it what kind of coffin? Wood? Is it like
Cursory glance, it is a wood constructed coffin.
Is it made out of good quality mahogany?
No.
Beautiful stain. No, it's just a
come
wood
on.
coffin. Looks kind of cobbled together. Looks like it's seen some wear and tear. Doesn't look too terribly old. Like it may have only recently come to be here. You know, in terms of blemishes and stuff, it looked like maybe there's a few dings along the corner stuff, like when it was moved. It may have gotten beat up and dinged up a little bit. Other than that, in terms of coffins you've seen, it looks like a coffin just at a quick cursory glance. There's nothing too fantastical about it.
Is the Elder Eye symbol on that thing?
Not that you can see from where you are at.
I'll move up to the coffin. Are there any nameplate? The hinges look like they're heavily worn. Do they look like they're used?
As you look around,
It's not heavily worn, but like corroded up, so it's locked
yeah,
down.
as you're looking at it, when you look at the foot of it, it looks like there could be a place to put a nameplate, but it doesn't look like one has actually been there yet. There's just maybe like a couple of little tiny holes where blacksmith could like pin a nameplate to it. In terms of hinges, you don't notice any off right bat. Not sure if it flops open, if the top just lifts up, but you don't see any hinges. The top, the lid, where you assume the lid would sit, seems pretty seamless. You know, again, not the highest quality wood, but the workmanship of it looks like it's been decent. I mean, the dents and dings from it, assuming to have just been through its transportation here, through its coming to be here.
Open it up.
Okay.
Oh,
You reach over, you grab the lid, and your hand is stuck
Oh.
To it, or it can't move at all.
to it.
It's stuck in.
Did you open one hand or two hands? Did you like-
Um,
Okay, so when you went to grab and move, your hands are stuck. You can't get the lid lifted, or where you assume the lid is lifted, and at the moment you can't just tug your hands away.
it's quite the predicament you're in.
It's a sticky situation.
Oh.
Roll the initiative also.
Oh. Slowly sucking the soul.
All of you.
Oh, no.
All of you.
All of us?
Lovely.
Neat.
Nice.
21.
What is it? Is it just a normal roll?
5.
20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
So you have an initiative modifier.
Put
I
your
got
initiative
6.
modifier in there too.
Yeah, 6 total.
18.
23.
All right. So, Damien.
She goes before me.
23, yo.
Lo siento. I didn't hear that. Back. Solana. You see Damien walk over to this coffin and go to lift, and then just like stand there.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'd probably ask him what's wrong, because I'd see probably the look on his face.
My hands are stuck, and I cannot lift the coffin.
Okay.
Frustrating.
I'm gonna pull out one of my arrows and see if like.
Can we remove his hands?
No! I'm gonna knock his hands off. Bite your tongue, it's gonna hurt.
Like a pillow.
Cauterize it.
Wow.
Bite the pillow.
So everyone have a leather belt. Put it right there.
Oh man.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna touch it like you know what I mean, like
Tap it.
touch it with
Prod
an arrow and see if it does the same to the arrow.
Yeah, stick to the arrow.
I'm not touching it directly.
Okay. So you're just taking an arrow and just like tap. Okay, and you're like,
So it's not adhering to the arrow.
it
Okay.
doesn't seem to be adhering to
Does
the
it
arrow.
feel
no.
like tacky or sticky or anything?
Wood.
Just feels like wood.
Mhm.
There's some shenanigans in this thing.
You doing anything else?
Is there? If I look along the side here, do I see anything like on the coffin or alongside the coffin here?
Now you can see up a little bit, but it gets close to touching the wall. I mean, you can see a little bit, but if you walk in too far, you're gonna bump it. But I mean,
I don't want to. I
Okay.
just want to like.
from what
see if
you
I
can
anything.
see, it
There's
would.
nothing.
Am I just like anchored to it, or is there any movement at all?
If you move back a little bit, it might move a tiny bit with you, but you're not. At the moment, you're not able to break free from it.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just want to move it. But
I don't see a symbol or anything. I'm gonna look on the walls in the ceiling of this room and see if there's anything that would be considered abnormal or like, oh, that's kind of out of
Instructions
place.
about how to remove your hands.
Okay, kind of make me an investigation check.
I think I have +2. Oh, nothing. 9.
Okay. Again, nothing out of the ordinary.
He's got magic eyes.
Just the same stone walls you've seen all around here, and a wood coffin.
The music's foretelling something.
Oh dear God.
Red wedding. You gonna do anything else, or are you gonna let Damien
I'm at a loss right now.
and
Not a fan of this.
you
At
gonna
least.
beat on the casket? You gonna
Just
Bang on the drum all day.
knock on it?
no. Well, no, because then I touch it. No.
Would you have gloves on?
Do I have gloves? Not
He
outright.
wears gloves, don't you?
I'm at a loss. I'll probably look at them and be like, I don't know, you guys. We might have to cut them loose.
As a friendly,
Just teasing.
as a friendly,
I wouldn't actually cut your arms off.
As a friendly DM, I will make the point. I did have you roll initiative.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
No, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Good point. If you're gonna stay in character, you don't know that. You're right. So you're just gonna kind of like I don't know what to do, and then let.
We could hit it with your sword. Try and break the wood that I'm attached to.
Break the wood?
Just don't hit me.
Okay. So would that just be a typical roll?
Yeah, just a pack roll. Make me a strength check real quick.
In case I miss.
Do you want me to wait until my turn? Or now?
Yeah, you wait till your turn. Yeah.
Dagger or long sword?
Does she have advantage on it because it is prone and not moving?
Not prone.
It's on the ground. It's lying down.
12.
Plus.
Oh, plus 15.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. How much damage do you do to it?
Oh. Oh no! 5. 5.
Okay.
Does it count as flanking? If I'm
Since
We
you're
flank the coffin.
since you're of not a huge great use at this moment, no. Okay. So you said your longsword, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, and you hack at it, and it puts a little chip in it, but
Nothing.
it acts like wood would act.
Can I pry it open? Well, no.
Not at this point, you can't.
Hugh, don't be a coward.
You're up.
I'll attempt to pull either myself off of it or it with me, I guess.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Stuck to this box.
Just a sec. Wait, no. It's
If it's a grapple, it'll be like a.
yeah, it's either athletics
acrobatics.
or acrobatics, whichever one you prefer.
Well, I know what I'm doing on my turn.
I'll do athletics.
Okay.
Where'd you say the cups were, Jeff?
Covered right near the wall. Nope,
A
under the wall.
9.
A 9.
I guess. Hold on. What is holding my hands? Is it just like they're super glued?
They are
My
essentially,
coffin,
yeah,
or-
essentially like super glued. It's just like you grabbed it.
It's not like something like is grabbing the hold.
No, it's not like hand. It's just like you cannot pull your hands free.
Okay.
You pull as hard as you can, and the coffin goes and moves a little bit, but you're still attached to the coffin.
Okay.
Cax. I'm
Well-
assuming you replenished some of your health.
We
you
didn't take a
still-
short rest, so.
Well, you have your healing spell, don't you?
Well, I was going to say, everyone's looking the other way. I'm going to touch myself.
Okay.
At least he waited.
Okay, so
Oh my god! I saved the healing spell.
I'm assuming you did this before combat started? Or is this your action?
Well, I mean,
So many
I'm asking.
intense questions.
it's my action, actually.
Okay.
Because I was just sort of waiting to see what was going on, because
Yep.
if there wasn't anything else going on, I was going to just wait till short rest. But obviously something's going on, so that did a lot of good.
Are you at 1 still?
No.
Then yes, it did.
Alright. And that is 1.
Did you use your healing hand?
I touched myself while everyone was looking away.
Ah, that's what I thought.
So you touched
He wouldn't touch us.
You touched yourself and healed up a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you doing anything else? You still got your movement.
What's be towards the wall of me? Is the curtains right there as well?
There's curtains along the entirety of this room. It is decorated with curtains. With a nice purple tapestry.
Can I sort of step back and make sure there's nothing behind the curtains right next to me?
Sure. You open it up and there's nothing but a wall behind the curtains.
So then I'll sort of just turn such that
What you never knew was there was nothing behind the curtains, but the curtains themselves.
I'm going.
You find yourself oddly unable to walk away from the curtains. You're enthralled by them. I'm kidding. Oh, that'd be a really cool idea.
I'm sort of just going to position myself such I can see what's going on here, but anything coming down the hallway isn't going to surprise me.
Fair enough.
Just precautionary measures.
You mean hiding?
Preparing.
Hiding.
Okay.
All right.
24. The hit.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. You just get sucked into the coffin.
Oh my.
Like just through it.
Through the mouth that opens up and swallows you.
Okay.
Is it a mimic?
Is it?
We may never know.
I don't know. Well, he just got sucked into it.
Oh,
Like,
now
you
there's
see-
a hinge.
Four damage.
I'm unconscious.
Uh-oh.
You're unconscious?
Yep.
Shit.
We're all like, what the
Okay.
fuck?
Balbari.
That's something new.
So that's not a hinged mouth. Nothing. Right? That's
Snake.
swallowed in.
Yeah, well, the lid opened.
The lid open.
What's your survival skill?
My survival
Or
skill?
like, would it be survival or history to figure out what this is? Probably survival, yeah?
To do what?
Figure out what it is you're facing.
I have a +2 to survival.
I'm trying to think if it would be like a history or survival. Probably history.
History is if you wanted to look up similar stories to this thing.
Okay.
Or remember similar stories. Nature would be if it was like a beast, which it's not really.
Technically.
I guess you could use.
I mean, it
do
is.
nature. Is there dungeoneering in this?
I don't think so.
Tap the different skills in because you brief summary of what they
I
say
have
it is.
bonuses to
I'm just trying to
insight,
determine what's going to be the best.
nature, perception, survival.
Animal handling. No.
You have to choose one. We didn't choose that
What?
yet. The like Beastmaster.
Not history.
Beastmaster. Forget the teach.
Probably nature.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
If you want, you guys can be nature.
What about religion?
I think this might be a creature.
Yeah, you make a nature roll if you want and tell me to see if you know what it is.
Me and you.
Yeah,
see it might
you
be
are
That's a 21.
you are fairly confident
Uh-huh.
That was a shit roll.
that this is a mimic
Freaking
taking
called
the
it.
shape of a coffin.
Fucking. Okay, now does anyone know about it?
Do I know the best way to defeat a mimic?
You know that if someone gets consumed by one, your best bet is to beat the shit out of it. If it gets hit hard enough, they have been known to regurgitate what they have. I mean, it'd be like punching you in the gut after a full meal.
So the thing is, fully contained inside. They're not like warp. Like there's no like pocket dimension in them or something.
No, it's just no.
It's just an animal.
I mean, most of the ones that you've heard tell about tend to take the form of chests, but you do know mimics can take the form of whatever they would
That's why my
like.
brother's
So
wizard
so
has
so
one.
it's sort of wood looking, so we can set it on fire then.
Yeah.
Probably.
Would you say set it on fire? What about him in there?
He's inside of it.
Fire temperature still goes up though.
He's probably safe until it dies. At which
Then
point,
what do you plan to do?
At which point, it's probably going to be a lot easier to open and get him out.
What are you gonna set on fire with? You got any accelerant?
Well, we had a torch earlier.
You mean the one you were holding?
The one that's on the ground still.
Yeah, is the torch? Is it still have flamed? On fire? Flame?
The torch?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a few
Or is
torches.
it out?
There's a few torches in the building in this room.
Let's
It's
get
lit
close to the
up.
curtains.
There are a few torches in this room. I mean, because this was his chambers. This is where he spent time. So there's
Plus, I have a tinderbox.
there's probably a torch or two around the pedestal in the middle of the room to kind of help keep stuff lit up.
So
Does it appear to be trying to move and come after us?
No, it's stationary. The only time it's moved is when Damien tugged at it.
and start a fire.
Could do it.
Hey guys, it's a
It's
mimic.
actually flammable.
How do I kind of figure?
Probably not fire resistant.
Dead.
regardless.
Yeah. Let's find out wood.
So
What's the skill to
it's it's me, right?
It is you.
I'm gonna use my tinderbox and set it ablaze.
We're just crossing our fingers he doesn't die on the inside.
Well, I mean, dead is dead. Eaten alive or burned alive.
Slowly, slowly burned or slowly digested. Burning's
For
probably,
1,000 years in the pit of the great Starlock.
Quick move on.
burning's probably
So,
quicker death than,
That was my one tinderbox.
It's terrible.
especially if he's already unconscious.
The tinderbox are used, or just you have it and you can.
I believe it's a equipment, it's an item. So
So, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not use up
yeah.
Like another
the whole
one.
tinderbox. It's like you have equipment.
Unless you're using the tinderbox to start the fire.
Make me an attack roll.
Oh, I removed it.
No, D20.
Oh, God damn it.
Did you just light yourself
Can
on
we just take a
fire?
D12 instead?
You go up to the base of this coffin. You sit here and you're doing that still as much as you can. While you're sitting here trying to light it, you accidentally drop the flint and it like rolls right up and hits the edge of the coffin.
You can go
But
over there
at
and
this
get it?
point, it hasn't started a fire yet.
Alright.
Are you going to grab your flint? Or are you going to let me?
I'm going to take.
It's part of your tinderbox. Don't want to lose
I'm
your
going
items.
to take. Let's see. Good 5 paces back.
Huh?
Towards the side of the wall.
Like that?
Let's go on that side.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
The fuck? Why am I behind me?
Because he's scared of the box.
Okay.
I mean, rightfully so.
I'm the one that fed you at night like a cat. You got kicked out
Have
of
at
the
it.
bar. Ungrateful.
Solana, what are you going to
Threw
do?
food at me.
Throw it at you?
Don't call scraps charity.
Ugh. Wait, you said it's my turn?
Yeah, because he tried to light it on fire and then was like, "Oop, nope."
I'm gonna go grab the torch and just toss it on the thing.
Okay.
Like on the top of it, just whoop, chuck it.
Make me an attack roll.
Is that including the...
It's an attack roll.
That was just attack.
So yeah, it would just be probably at this point.
Just a normal.
Yeah.
13 then.
13. Okay. You toss it up on top. It sits there. You don't notice anything grand happening right at the moment. The wood on the top may seem to be singeing a little bit, but it's going to be a slow process if this is...
Would I... does anyone think it's smart if I toss an oil flask on top?
Definitely smart.
Or will I just like burn the shit to the ground with trickle in it?
Well, it's either death by fire
Okay.
or death by
I have an
digestion,
oil
or
flask,
we
'cause
can
I've-
kill it using
No.
fire and open it up.
Can I use it?
Before you do that, as just a rule to keep in mind at some point too, any damage he takes while unconscious counts as a fail for his rolls.
But they don't know that.
They don't know that. I'm just saying. I mean, this is also just gameplay stuff as well.
I know that.
I know that's what
Hopefully
I'm...
aware of that.
You know that. Yes, you do. I know.
Any damage? What now?
If he takes damage, it's an automatic fail roll because he's unconscious.
Uh-huh.
So he's got to make the rolls. 3 successes, he wakes up, or he's stable. 3 failures, dead. If he takes damage while unconscious, like now,
Oh.
it's an automatic fail. So every point of damage, so every time he takes damage now,
That's an
It's a fail.
automatic fail to his roll.
so
to stay
if
alive.
his 3 friends each do damage to this coffin and to him, they'll get the coffin open. But
Is there, could I do another roll, whether for like history of this beast or anything I've read? Because he made the roll, but I didn't make the roll for it.
yeah, he told you it was a mimic.
Yeah, so
So you
can I
can
make a roll
you
for
can
like
make a
figuring...
nature roll, yeah, to determine what
What would it be for? Like, what's the skill?
nature.
Nature, you said?
Yep.
Ooh, nat 20. Adjustment of 22.
A nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Mimics. Yeah, you're pretty sure it is the material that it's mimicking. So it's wood in this phase. The torch you threw on top will eventually burn into it, but it's kind of being a slow burn right now.
Okay.
Throwing your Molotov that you have would probably do some serious damage. You're fairly confident you could probably stabilize Damien inside and he wouldn't die, you hope, from the explosion. But you also know, same thing as Cax, when a mimic has eaten a meal, typically hitting it hard enough could potentially cause it to regurgitate its meal. Like I said, hitting the stomach.
Okay.
Just like a python, it regurgitates so it can be ready to fight.
Being inside of a mimic has the potential to cause continuing damage from being digested in its stomach sort of acids.
Okay.
So the longer he stays in there, he could potentially die.
I mean, I'm being digested alive. If I ever wake up inside this thing, I think that's enough scarring.
Is that pretty much it?
I'm interested to know the thought process there, but yeah.
Everyone's interested in like psychologically scarring their characters. What kind of PTSD from coffee?
It is a living creature.
Oh.
Okay.
It appears to be wood. It is acting as if it was wood, but it is a living creature.
Okay.
So
Okay, then I'll just leave the torch where it was, but I'll try to hit it with my longsword again. And I'll tell the group if we hit this thing hard enough,
It's gonna come and
it'll
regurgitate
throw him
and
up.
It'll
ready
throw
to
him up
fight
and
us.
okay.
get ready to fight us. And
I
we'll be
rolled a
down to
nat
play
20, you
anyway.
guys. I know this.
Okay. Smack.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it. I'm gonna do double
Do some
hand too,
damage.
so it does double. 11.
To hit. To hit.
It's a 1d10.
2 hit? Yeah.
Only 11 to hit.
Yeah, 11 to hit.
Okay. It
Clancy.
doesn't do damage. Yeah. Kind of hits, makes another little tiny dent in it, but doesn't really.
Okay.
Cause
But,
any
the
damage.
group, no, let's keep whacking at this thing.
Look, guys, the hinge is almost
Damien. Make me a roll.
Roll, yeah. It's gonna be great.
Freaking awesome.
Ooh, that's
One.
pretty good.
That was close. That was close. Okay.
That would have been neat.
Cax.
I'm gonna go attack it.
Okay. With. You guys are at the epic music. This is the point where you kill this thing.
It's just 3 idiots going.
Hitting a wooden box with a friend inside.
Currently was shoved inside.
What are you guys doing? It ate our friend! No, your friend's dead. He's there for burial. No, it ate him!
Let's see, that is.
I don't know. I was just curious.
Okay. No, I like that.
I don't know enough to go through with the idea.
And this box of Ipecac I got from Mort.
Oh my god.
Finish it off. Piece of pie.
Who wants chowder?
I'm pretty good. Hasn't hit my sister.
Oh, man, I'm scared.
Oh, the Family Guy episode.
What were your specs doing?
Who wants chowder?
That is one of the worst episodes.
Oh, that was terrible, that scene.
Oh my god,
That's a great episode.
That
He
was
just buys everything on credit.
great.
They come for
Expired.
Meg.
The crate of expired syrup of Ipecac. Oh my gosh. Who buys a crate of Ipecac?
I mean, sounds like a really great.
That sounds like something you would have done back at Papa John's and bet people if they could finish a whole bottle.
I've seen
You
that
can
stuff.
finish a whole bottle.
You can.
It's just
You're not gonna like what happens afterward.
It's just one of these.
We've seen what happens in cartoon form.
Oh God! It's like the longest time for finishing a bottle.
And you keep throwing up until there's nothing left to throw up, but you keep throwing up.
But you keep throwing up.
keep dry heaving.
That's why you gotta eat as quickly as you can between each one.
That's why they give it to patients that like take massive bottles of
So
pills.
what? So there's a good question for you.
What?
What happens if you drink expired Ipecac?
I think it'll still work.
I mean, is it less effective or more effective because you're drinking bad Ipecac?
Oh. I see what you're saying. Does it make you sick?
I think it depends on the right amount.
I mean,
don't
okay,
know.
so 2-year expired. If attack, you drink it. It's just like nothing, or like
unless it's
throw
not
up
as
your
effective,
guts.
and then you really get sick because you're supposed to regurgitate that stuff out of you and not keep it in your system.
And it doesn't.
Yeah.
We get back to the
That's the
point.
end of the session with Trickster and the Mimic.
That's
Okay.
one of those that gets to the point too of anything that is food or anything like that has to have expiration.
Oh, you
date.
mong. Save me!
Well, I'm trying to decide if it's grounded or not.
Grounded.
Yeah.
What do you mean grounded?
Zap zap.
Oh,
No. We'll melee
just hit
it.
it, Cax.
We'll melee it.
Hit it. Punch it really hard.
What electrical theory does your character really have?
Yeah.
Do you even know what grounding is?
He found out firsthand outside.
Do you?
No. Scimitar then short
raise
sword.
his hand in a thunderstorm.
Did you move up to the coffin, or are you going to attack the curtains?
Yeah, no, I'm within attack range. And Scimitar was an 8, so that doesn't do anything. And short sword. Mod 20.
yep.
You should grapple with it.
Still thinking fire. We got plenty of curtains.
Just try to find the D6.
Dude, you literally you can make fire grow. Why would you need the curtain?
Oh, your
'Cause you
torch
can't-
is on.
So
there.
that
can't
is
start
8 piercing
fire.
Yeah, I
damage.
got
The fire's on
piercing
there.
damage?
Yeah, there's
Oh, there's
fire.
a fire.
But he's
on
like,
it now.
get the curtain. I'm like, what the
Well,
fuck?
no,
are you
I
doing?
want
Like, have
more
firepower.
fuel.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me
Or the
power.
curtain will be
So
too
Okay.
heavy and it'll
So
bounce
you
back.
guys, because you hit melee, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you hit melee. Okay. What are you doing? You just done?
I'll probably step back if.
Yeah, everyone like
Probably be a good idea.
You can.
alternate
Okay.
everybody.
Attack of opportunity, but you can.
Disengage?
Can't. You already attacked.
No. Well, then what do I. Then that's. I don't think I can do anything else. I mean.
You can move.
And draw attack of opportunity?
That doesn't guarantee it hits, it just means he gets to swing at you.
Then you can be in there together forever.
Or if it opens up, we can hopefully grab him and pull him back out. Yeah, and then step back.
Just gonna stick your hand in there real quick.
You're gonna step back. Okay. So he is going to. This is like this weird arm club thing. Just reaches out, and takes a swipe at you.
From inside the coffin?
No, it's like... It's not inside the coffin, it is the coffin.
So like the wood, just
Well,
like
no, I know, but where'd the arm? Oh, the arm.
yeah, like the wood just like
From the coffin.
reforms.
Oh.
A mimic is an amorphous blob
Okay.
in its natural state. It just takes forms to I'll lure people in,
It's a.
and when they
dildo,
touch
is
me
what you're
and
saying.
don't get away, I'll eat it.
It's a Pokemon, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So it reaches out. An 8, I'm assuming, just whizzes right by you. Doesn't even get you.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, completely misses.
Here he was afraid of the attack of opportunity.
Triggles takes 6 acid damage.
Oh shit.
So a failure. And then it is going to make a strike against Solana. 24 to hit. 8 damage.
Ah! Well, I'm at 2 life, everybody, so...
Okay.
let's-
So it just like sucker
Let's try to
We
make
have like
this
a,
quick.
have a 2 that flashes above your head.
beep,
2 life
beep, beep,
remaining.
beep, beep,
You guys, I'm at 2!
Oh, that annoying beeping sound.
Yeah, the
screen's
Zelda
flashing
thing.
red.
Okay, Valvari. You should probably do something, but
I do have curtains right up against the wall right there, right? Mm-hmm. Am I able to take them down?
yeah.
I want to take, like maybe these 2 panels here that I'm close
Okay.
to down, and not drown the fire with those curtains, but just throw them right next to it.
Like on top of the
coffin.
Okay. Just make me a straight attack roll.
They're 19.
Okay, so yeah. So you throw them up on top of the curtain, and the curtain starts to catch fire. They start to get bigger.
And I want to use my spell to make that fire get even a lot bigger. Where's my spell? Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturge.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturge. I like thaumaturgy though too.
Does
Flame
not have
flicker,
a spell for
dim,
that.
or change color for 1 minute. Is the enemy a monster or woman?
Okay.
I don't know if I ever could. I know I did that.
Roll me 2d8.
6.
Mhm.
7.
Okay.
Other.
You essentially hear a squeal as it goes "Wah!" and just spits out the entire contents of its gut. So basically, what gets spit out is
Acid entry.
him, a spew of acid,
Oh, good.
Should have moved back.
I was planning on it the next round actually.
some armor that gets shot out, and then it looks like a bow of some sort gets shot out there at the same time.
Call it, don't touch it.
You make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You're unconscious, correct?
Yeah. Do I take damage from the acid spew?
Not right now.
And
Okay.
it's too late for
guarantee you
my... I have to wait one more turn for raise the...
Yes.
Oh, is that acrobatics dexterity?
No,
dexterity
straight
saving
dexterity.
throw.
So
So
dex-
can dodge us.
17.
17. Okay.
So it's this
Plus.
plus. So go to your menu. And then go, yeah, there. And then scroll down. And plus that.
Oh, okay, so... Hold on, math. 20... 22.
Okay. You take 2 acid damage.
Well, I'm at 0.
As you kind of step back, you take 2 acid damage and then fall. Okay.
Someone stabilize me if I need it.
So that was Belvari's turn. Solana.
I'm in 0.
Don't roll a 1.
Roll me a...
So you gotta make
fire's
a-
still burning.
It's a 1d20, right?
Yeah, it's just one. It's a d20.
D20.
No modification.
17.
That's a
You get a
save.
save. Okay. Damien.
Ooh, that's a
Ooh,
fail.
not good. Okay. Cax.
I'm going to drag him out of the puddle of acid.
Okay.
I appreciate that about you.
That's what you appreciate about
So
me.
you drag him out of the puddle of acid over here.
Take it out. 25% there. Squirrely Damien.
And we're going to be
That was the best episode.
real
I
nice.
said it.
I was going to say, are you
He's
going
like running.
to...
We're
Run
going to be
that
real nice,
far.
yeah. So that is
I think I might have more seasons of that show.
5
I think I might have more
plus.
seasons.
Let's see what it say.
I hope so.
Spellcasting ability
I've seen
modified.
all
Or-
seasons though. Or season 6 or 7.
And
I don't know
what's
what
my
the-
spellcasting? Spellcasting.
Canadian television. Canadian streaming service.
So does that actually give it to him?
What are you doing?
Would that actually give him health
What?
if I did cure or if I did?
What does the spell itself say? So click the spell itself.
Regains number hit. Regains that. Has no effect on undead or constructs.
Oh, starting events is zombie, you're screwed.
Yep, but it says regain.
Yeah, if it's regained, then yeah, it should work just fine.
You're at 5.
Cool.
And that's me all used up.
All this touching going around, you used yourself up.
Yep.
Okay.
Gosh darn it.
I don't have that stamina.
So Cax drug away, brought him back. It is now the Mimic's turn.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Things
But
I'm
it's still on
dead?
fire.
Huh?
But it's still
It
on
is
fire.
still on fire. It is still on fire. Roll me a D8.
It's not dead yet. It's
Who?
just.
Josh.
D8.
D8.
8.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
Put that cheese between them cookies.
Ew.
Do it.
That would be awful. Oh, don't do
I'm
it.
into the
You're gonna ruin a
Oh,
perfectly
so
good
it's
Oreo.
nice.
We're going even deeper on this rabbit hole.
Yes. Throw some pepper jack on there.
Now that's just stupid.
I crossed that line a long time ago.
You always use the right cheese when you do it. Like a nice brie or something would work great.
So he is actually going to drop out of form and turn into basically just a black-brown ooze, essentially.
Well, I don't see any of this. I'm all gasping for air in the back.
Yeah, you're kind of dead at the moment.
Just dying.
Yeah, come on, man. At least give me.
And then
some
he is
credit.
going to move right there. And Valvari.
All I can think of is the Indeterminator 2.
So yeah, as he kind of turns into the blob, the torch rolls off of him. He kind of moves out of the fire, so he's not directly on fire anymore. And where he's not wood anymore, it's not going to have quite the same effect. So now we're just dealing with an amorphous blob. That's
Keep burning it.
out for blood at this point.
So I'm gonna use my raise the dead spell. Is that what?
Spare the dying.
Spare the dying.
Spare the dying.
She's not dead yet. Spare the
So
dying.
yeah, so if you run over,
their character's arc.
so if you run over here and that's your action,
Wait, another
you can reach
necromancer
down,
to go.
touch your stable.
Everyone thinks I can die.
Stable and conscious.
Stable
So she's unconscious. She will naturally gain 1 health
after X amount of hours,
and 1d4 hours.
but she won't have to do any more saving throws. So if she takes damage right now,
Unless she takes damage.
But she already got 1 pass, right?
no.
she got
Or-
she
Well,
got one
I
pass,
did one.
No, she
non-
got.
I didn't.
Yeah, no, I got it. For
And how many does she need to survive?
3 to survive. So she needs 2 more successes before she.
No, she's stable.
She's stable. She needs 0 more.
She's fine.
She's
Oh
safe.
no, I'm still
He hasn't
determining
done it
whether
yet.
or not
Oh,
to
He
give it to
hasn't
her.
done it yet. No, we're discussing what happens if he doesn't. Right now she
that's
has
my
1
only
success.
action. I can't take my spell that I got at the secondhand store, the indestructible.
No. At this point, that would be.
You know, now I have to decide whether to
I
put
had your
myself.
back. Just letting you know, at that bar, I had your back.
A dead healer heals no one.
She's the only one that's had your back. Let's put it that way. She's the only one that threw you out scraps. So I know you were trying to kill me out of
No,
character. I know you were going to try to kill me.
In character, I was trying to eliminate threats.
A dead healer heals no one, Josh.
You are still not a threat to me, but I am by myself.
The
For
doctor being
my,
you're by
out for
yourself.
myself. This is, I'm chaotic neutral,
Do we
and this
know
is
he has
way
the
too
ability to do
positive.
this?
What?
No, nobody does.
No. This was bestowed upon him.
Right, but have we seen him do it before?
Never.
Okay.
No, this is his first time that he would do this.
Just asking.
Yeah, this was bestowed by Okro day 1.
I like that. StarCraft.
No, we've seen him do it. But he chose to not do it because he wasn't here. It was a night when I was playing him and we had to use it.
Okay.
But
If
that's
he-
not
if
him
he-
specifically, so...
If he used it, it probably wouldn't have been one that we really noticed.
Okay.
It would have been one of those weird things like, wow, I feel a lot better, but
I feel like we're the only ones that like have each other's backs.
I'm a
Trying to
little
stay
hurt
in
by that.
character. I'm
See,
trying to stay in
the other thing is
You're
too.
fine.
The other thing is too. You can go over there and make it appear as if you were like doing life-saving measures
And do nothing.
to save her, when really all you're doing is casting a
Looting her
spell.
corpse.
So if we used it before, it would have looked like you were just
Okay.
stabilizing.
So we don't know yet.
bandaging wounds, CPR, whatever.
But that
really, you're just like
indestructible is not a spell. That's a potion. Does that make a
your
difference?
potion.
What
just
did you go
One
on?
action.
to quaff your
No,
potion. It would be
yeah.
an action.
No, it's one action, so you're either going to save her or drink the potion this turn.
Yeah.
Yep, wait.
It's one or the other.
Is your character
You want a
selfless?
math
I'm gonna
breakdown
save
on this
her.
one?
I'm gonna
You want a
spare the
math breakdown on this one?
spare
So
the
the
dying.
question is your
God
character
damn it.
selfless or selfish?
I'm chaotic neutral. I'm both or neither. But I'm one extreme or the other.
Math-wise, save yourself. Roleplay-wise, do you. I think you're fine either way. But math-wise,
I'm gonna save
she's
her.
probably fine.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm gonna save her. Spare the dying.
Are you going to overtly spare the dying, or are you going to make it look like you're just stabilizing?
Make it look? I don't want anybody else to see me doing this.
So you stabilize her. She's at 0. Roll me a d4.
A D4.
Yep.
0.21.
The pyramid.
Keep in mind.
1.
I was gonna
So
say
in an hour,
couch
you'll
roll.
wake up with 1 health.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I have any more potions.
Are you going to move?
People drink them all.
I think Trick has some.
I can't move her with me, right?
Potions.
Potions.
I don't think I did.
Yeah,
I think I did.
I'm gonna drag
You
her.
You can drag her
that whole
probably half your
conversation
walking
at the end of the
distance.
session, you're like,
So-
oh, I had like
So,
Isn't that right?
what, one,
Maybe, I don't
like about
know.
right there?
I'm prone.
So you guys would all be back at about that
Well, you
distance.
have health now.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna go.
why I'm
I'm gonna
Okay.
move her back there.
So
out of the acid.
you guys are both dragging
But
your
I'm behind
fallen
her,
comrades
Yes.
back.
They're not leaving us for dead.
Solana
I'm still
taking a
out,
nappy
so-
nap. Damien's
Have I rolled a d4?
Sure.
she had a 1.
Oh,
She had a 1.
nice.
So it's an hour.
Yeah.
Damien.
Brother.
I'm gonna
I guess
stand up.
You're bam.
Square up, cowboy.
That's what, half movement to stand?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
This is very telling. Apparently that's not a liked cheese. Okay.
What?
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 The Colby? Cause it's farthest away from me.
When that's all that's left, it
I don't
will
have the
get
friggin'
devoured.
force.
But everybody can have the force now, remember? Just pick up a lightsaber and you can have it.
Andrea, come on.
Oh, this.
Hey, don't
And the
talk to
Emperor
me
never
like that,
really
please.
dies.
You know the rules.
Don't go down this road tonight.
But he's not dead. Heard his
Never
laugh.
Oh, are you, the theories that
No
we're
one is
Star
ever really
Wars?
gone. No one is ever really gone.
True, because we're not using legacy anymore, so.
And then have you heard the new theory that the Jedi
like
are going
what
to be
Davis
gone as
said.
Jedi? They're not going to be called Jedi anymore.
The Jedi.
No. The theory is that now they're going to be referring to themselves as the Skywalkers.
Oh God.
The first of the Skywalker, whatever the name of the movie is. They're saying that now Rey is going to take the title of Skywalker.
Oh, like real.
Skywalker Rick.
If they do that, I will not watch anymore because that is
Yeah,
the
why would
absolute
you want to?
stupidest thing in the world. If they do that, I'm done.
Well,
Even the new
even-
trilogy that's going to come out in 2021?
Yeah, no, I won't. If they make it Skywalker,
I can't lie. The
Wait,
new one with like
there's
the
gonna be
character
another
Rey, I actually was
trilogy?
like,
Yeah.
not impressed at all.
And
I mean-
They're gonna milk this.
So,
they could
no,
have saved this if they
what-
continued.
Oh, no,
to
they
write-
realized they were
Yeah.
milking it too hard. Now they're slowing it down. But they still have to milk this investment.
yeah, they
stand
saw
up,
the
Sword out. Ready to
Midorian.
rock. I'm
TV
gonna ready
show
an
coming
action.
Okay.
If it attacks someone, I would like to think.
Okay.
Actually, I guess if it moves into melee with someone.
Want to enter?
Oh.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Cax.
Stepping up to the side, so I'm not behind him.
Oh, is that the ashes?
That's the dead.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen the Star Wars Christmas special?
Yes.
Chewie.
I have that actually.
It's so terrible.
Oh,
It's
not the
great.
Family Guy Star Wars.
No.
No.
The actual
No, the
Star Wars
old
Christmas
school.
special where everyone is on drugs.
Yeah, pretty much. And like,
You see like weird Wookiee musical porn. Some stormtroopers
Nice.
show up and get thrown off
Yes.
the balcony, and B. Arthur's there, and then there's an English language only cooking show on Kashyyyk. Yeah, no, it is.
You have an audience over here watching you talk.
It is quite literally everyone is just coked out of their minds. First
No.
production
it's
of
a terrible stuff. It's terrible.
No one wanted to do it.
Well, of course, no one wanted to do it. It was terrible.
You meet his family, Itchy and Scratchy. can't remember.
This is so
Yeah,
bad.
Lola.
The name of the character or actor who played Han Solo. What's his name?
Harrison Ford.
Thank you. Yes. I was like, what was I was
So
watching a
Jacob, and
special.
she's coming
I
in
forgot.
first.
I knew who it was. I
Yeah,
just
no,
forgot
it's,
his
it's
name.
great. There's little animated sections in
It's
there.
terrible.
That's
Harrison Ford is totally
Chewbacca's son is
he's
watching, but actually
Zap,
happens.
zap.
So
It's like his
So
son.
that is
what?
Like Chewie's son.
How much range does that have?
Yeah, it's
30.
about
Okay.
cashier.
And then they had like a whole section.
yeah.
where they were
You make a
talking about how
DC
to
saving
build
throw.
Whatever the kid had, it was like a whole tutorial with the white guy.
What type of?
Yeah, it's like some like little ham radio set.
Like-
Like this guy just like goes through
Yeah.
it, but he's like a
Lightning
robot, so he's like
Okay, what type of saving
constantly
throw is
glitching.
it?
And it's just really hard to watch.
But it went on forever.
Yeah, it goes. It's bad. It's hilarious.
I gotta watch it now.
All right.
Must make a saving throw. The type is determined by my draconic ancestry.
Yeah, Star Wars Christmas special. That and then
So
the
it's gonna be-
Ewok's Adventure or something.
Dex.
It's in the dark archives. Of
Yeah.
Star
So
Wars.
that's it. The 12.
Yeah, Lucas doesn't
So I have
even
to beat it
acknowledge
12.
that it exists.
Yeah, he doesn't.
It's the only part of Star Wars he doesn't even believe in.
I don't think he even wanted to make it, but there was something.
Okay. So full damage, whatever that
They
is.
That
somehow.
is 2d6.
Marketing.
Yeah.
How better way to sell Christmas toys?
6. 11 total.
Okay.
They got zapped.
Now it's its turn.
Okay. How much else is this thing?
I know, for real. What's the life points?
No, they're Disney's going to be releasing every other year, starting I can't remember if it's 2021 or 2022. It's going to be an Avatar movie, then a Star Wars movie, then an Avatar movie, then a Star Wars movie.
Were you talking Avatar, like the Blue People Avatar?
Yes, there's going to be a total of 5.
I'm actually kind of excited for those. Can't lie.
Don't worry, Vin Diesel's in the next one.
Oh, what?
What?
Is he one
An
of the blue guys?
Avatar?
Yeah, he's going to be an Avatar.
Why?
Is he one of the blue people?
Is he gonna be racing a freaking one of those pterodactyls? Jeez.
Stealing Avatar VCRs.
Oh, have you seen the meme about that?
You guys, as
That
you guys are paying attention to the mimic, you see it kind of like curl up just a little bit, like it's defensive or something like that.
It's like a snake. How snakes
That's the
curl.
first one from stealing VCRs to starting a nuclear war.
I'll start somewhere.
It's like, I don't know.
Well, I was just I love the
Zalvari.
picture of what they were stealing was like the old TVs with the like cassette, the VCR built in,
Those are, I still used to have one of those.
and it was just like it shows you how old that movie was.
Defensive
The stuff they're stealing
position.
is like, oh my. That means it's wounded. Kill it.
Or let it live and move back.
Is it still on fire?
The only
Dude,
reason to
go
let
get
it
another-
live
There's torches
was if it
everywhere.
was a
Go get another
pet.
torch and.
Are you going to try to make it your pet?
Creature
He's
is
not a
enough.
beastmaster.
Yes, I am.
I don't even know if you can make a beast a
Watched
pet.
the last
Even if you are a
days.
beastmaster.
Wait. Does Mimic count as a beast? Okay.
Oh, so I can't.
It's a monstrosity.
It's an abomination of nature.
Shape changer. It is not a beast.
This.
Is that door still there? Since we opened it?
Are you gonna close the door?
Fuck
Man,
yeah!
they're that desperate for money, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
What?
They know we're not buying it.
You know have to pay if they want, you know.
Yeah, this was only for 4th grade.
Oh, the field trip or something?
They
Well, because
they're
4th
selling
grade,
stuff.
4th grade was the only
What,
grade that had
money?
to pay for their
You
own
want
field
money?
trips at Grant. The other ones were covered by PTO. So 4th grade got this
PTO
fundraiser
or
of selling like
PTA?
the big tubs of
PTO.
parent-teacher organization or parent-teacher association. It's depending on the school, depending on the
Got it.
Depending on the person.
depending on the Karen running it.
Hey. I don't know if they're just that.
Karen knows. So 4th grade was doing this, the smelling the big soaps and stuff like that, but apparently now 2nd grade is too. Oh no! I don't know if we need anything right now, do we?
This is a school that's privatized.
When is? So we still have time before we have to do it. Hey, tell your dad that you have to sell like $150 to go on your trip.
And.
I know. Okay. So what are you
Tango,
doing?
tango.
That door is still.
That door is.
Give me a second.
I mean, he's kind of like halfway in the doorway. So if you slam it right now,
I'm slamming it shut. I'm slamming it shut. That's what I'm doing.
A ver, Gaby.
Not
Okay.
physically, but
Gaby.
Yeah, no. So you're gonna use your
myself.
thaumaturgy to attempt to slam the door shut.
Why? Because now we have to open it again to kill us.
No,
It has
just
to open it. It has to take an
Whatever,
action.
it doesn't matter. Come on, we need to get moving for bed.
Door closes, it takes a new shape. Then.
I'm not looking at you. I'm
It
processing.
hasn't. It's in a blob right
in your
now.
direction.
Yes, but then
I'm
we
processing
we
at
lose,
you right now.
we lose eyesight with it. It's going to take a shape.
And we can.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of things in
Move.
that room that it could possibly not be a mimic.
The only thing we see in the room is a casket. There could be been other stuff in there.
Caskets.
The
You're
casket
not.
was the size of the room.
There's
Okay.
nothing in there anymore.
It's you slam the door, and upon slamming it, the door just like shatters around him. I mean, it slammed hard, but he wasn't budging, and it just like
So it like blew a hole its shape.
it like the door slammed and like well.
It kind of just.
No, the door shattered. It is shattered. I mean, there's some
Damn.
slivers in him, and there's splinters everywhere else like that.
Slivers in it. Did it take any damage?
It's a blob.
So
Well, when it. Yeah.
Yeah, roll me a d4 then.
Maybe the impact of the door.
4.
Okay, so I take 4 damage. Everybody else make a dex saving check.
and I feel like you set us up for this one.
Yep.
Where did my pencil go?
So it
Oh,
turned
was
into a
that-
blob
Took
of
it. Sorry,
spikes.
babe.
Oh, I'm like,
Whoa,
I knew I had a pencil.
Sorry.
Dex saving throw.
Then the sun
Well,
goes.
for-
Dex save.
Yeah, babe.
Huh?
Could you roll a dex save?
Modified 20.
Do I need to?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
Everyone.
make me a dex save throw.
13.
17.
God, 6.
Okay, you
No,
take.
Check your dex save modifier.
Isn't it just your dex bonus?
No, because you can have proficiency in dex.
Yeah.
Gael,
That's why she's a 30.
Ben.
You're only a 2.
Or a 5,
Why?
right?
Oh,
It's +1,
so 15.
Okay.
You take 2 damage.
right?
What's from splinters?
So go to your menu.
From the door
I
explosion?
took 4.
Go to abilities.
Or the
saves,
blob
and
took 4.
skills.
Yeah,
Is that at the
he's-
bottom
there.
Yeah, it is +1. Oh, +3.
So 9.
Okay, yeah, you still take 2 damage from flying shrapnel. Everybody else is able to be like, oh, I'm going to get out of the way. You took the brunt of some of the
I was
bigger
already on the
shards.
ground unconscious, so it just
Yeah,
felt
you
like
were,
me.
it is, so yeah, but you do take 2 damage, so.
Guess
Okay,
you just play dead like I do and don't take any damage.
Solana. How's the nap? Awesome. Damien.
Not hit yet, so. Curl in the field position.
Well, you go grapple with it. No, I'm joking.
I'll take up a defensive position in front.
Okay.
So I'll like move it and then I'll just ready in action. If it moves into melee with me,
Chicken wings.
Okay.
good old whack.
Tax.
Arrows
You're just gonna
time.
smack her
Okay.
around the head. No.
Bad.
No.
Bad blob.
Then it finally becomes your friend. That's all it took.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Set
Was
boundaries.
just your friend.
Because when he went down, he's cowering down. He's dodging attacks this time.
Oh.
Oh, the blob is?
It's afraid. It's afraid.
Knows it can't charge you guys, so it's kind of like, whoops, I'm gonna
14.
cower, see if I can dodge some stuff.
Or mod 20. So
Okay,
14.
14? Okay, still hits.
I feel bad for the blob.
Hey, man.
Poor blob.
Wanted
Aw.
to stay.
4.
Oh.
For saving Solana instead of drinking your potion.
Thanks, man. See? Bonus.
How much damage?
Damn, are
4.
you recording that stuff? He's like, I got like 5
For
over
dragging
there.
him out.
It is.
4 damage, you said?
Without
Yep.
spending it.
Okay. It's the blob's turn.
Sorry, you just shoot the arrow back at me.
It just shoots the arrow back at you.
Just like, bleh.
Oh, God.
Lovers all the way.
Oh, God. I missed that movie.
I can always
remade it
just turn around and watch it again. It's not like it's gone.
It's just gonna do, it is going to move backwards
which
into its
one?
hovel a little bit.
The original one?
And it's gonna kind
Yeah,
of
the
come back
original
in
one.
on itself a little bit,
That's
like
not the
it's
original one.
dodging
What's
attacks.
the original?
We need
Um,
to get out of here. I am going to the armor
the one
and I
with
want to
the
inspect it and the
The remake.
longbow that it
The remake?
regurgitated. Because if
You can expect, you'll have time to inspect one of those.
Just grab them and go.
You could run up and grab them both and come back as like your whole turn. Run up, grabbing the bow and the armor. I mean, the armor you're grabbing. It's a full set of armor, so you're grabbing like everything.
Someone got digested.
And can I don it? Can I wear it? In that same, can I throw it out?
No, not even.
So-
close. You could run up, throw the bow around you,
Of
kind of like drag the armor. I mean, you're talking a full suit of armor here and a bow. You could drag it back. It takes a good. I mean, you're donning armor. You're tying things. You're tightening up. You're talking like a good 20 minutes at least to put this stuff on.
I'm going to get the bow.
You're gonna run up and grab the bow.
Yeah,
and
run
roll
back.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, and that'll be that's turn. Let's run up, grab that, run
And
back.
run back to the exact same spot.
Okay, all right.
Or not the exact same spot, but line of sight.
Okay, and that's
So you grab the bow?
Yes.
grab the bow this time.
What are you telling me?
Well, I can't do anything. Yeah, can't do anything about it.
Oh my goodness,
The
bug.
one person who actually picked the archery master.
What's the matter?
What
Look
is
at you?
Why are you? Why didn't you step back?
Because I was gonna do it the next round until you just had to blow it
We're
up.
gonna go.
Huh?
It's because I was afraid of killing
To be
him.
fair, I wasn't. To be fair.
Okay,
It doesn't wanna
so
fight.
you ran up, did that, ran back. Solana is still taking her nap.
So wait, what? It just cowered more on its turn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
retreat
I don't
and
think
pull
he
back.
wants to kill us, dude.
It obviously tried to kill us.
No.
And it was hungry.
It took a swing at me.
He was bright enough to grab something without doing some more checks. I don't know.
Says the guy that opened the door without checking.
True.
It took a swing at me. It ate
It did.
you.
It didn't attack us, it just tried to eat. I mean, that'd be like you
It
getting
did-
mad at your broccoli
Yeah,
for not wanting to get eaten.
I would get mad at my broccoli if it didn't want to get eaten.
Exactly, it got mad at us because we didn't want to get eaten.
Honest, you know.
I don't see a reason in killing it.
If it's, well, never mind.
I believe it
I
is
don't
your
have any-
turn.
Well, I'm passed out.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Solana. I'm gonna drag her with me.
Take me with you.
Okay, so you're just gonna grab Solana and drag her back.
Yeah.
Your 30 feet or whatever. Okay. Bam.
That's about right.
Cax, what are you doing?
The armor's still out there.
The armor is still up there.
It was a trap all along. It was a mimic within a mimic. That's a trap.
It's all drop. I'll grab the armor and also back up.
Okay, so you're gonna run up there, grab all that armor and kind of drag it back.
Yep.
Okay. And then it is its turn.
Guess who got left in the front? No.
Right.
He's fast though.
He
Why don't you do some like Legolas flips and like?
is literally gonna morph back into a coffin.
Oh, okay.
Let it be, man.
Okay, your turn.
Gonna walk away.
Walk away.
Okay. You guys just gonna nope out of there?
Nope. Just all right. We got
We got our
out.
friend back,
Okay.
We got out.
And he just seems to be sitting there like there's
and we got some extra stuff too. Anyway,
nothing
so-
going on. So you guys are good. Combat
We
done.
technically won this one without killing it. We got stuff and her.
Say the people
Got a
that
nice
is
bow I can
unconscious.
inspect later.
It's in your thing, by the way, too.
I'm thinking
Well,
of it
to a degree.
psychologically.
What do mimics eat?
Apparently,
It is
whatever,
a,
right?
it is
Whatever.
a
Or half
magic
orcs.
item. So what you
I think it's
see
just
it
right
as
across
at the
their
moment
path.
is not its full.
So it's not like it
capabilities.
I don't think so.
Mm.
It is something that you're going to want to get.
I mean, I know. I mean, in other games,
Check
I know
out.
wizards can like preset a mimic if they have.
Well,
that
I'm asking
control.
you as in character.
Oh, in character.
What do we know about
ask
mimics
him,
as opposed to
because-
what they eat? As in regards to what they eat.
tried to eat you.
Oh, really? That's what happened. No kidding.
Well, that's a
Well,
brilliant observation.
Did I know anything else about what mimics eat?
get this in here before I do it.
You could try feeding it the pet. I think it likes to eat living things.
Living
think it's
things or
just-
flesh?
I think they're just like frog. You know, when they see something, they just go and just get it or whatever.
yeah.
Like a
Like a
lizard
gecko or
whatever.
whatever.
Yeah.
Is it super distinguishing on whether or not the meat is alive?
Okay.
They seem it seems fairly it's more reactive than a
to
hunter.
move. Yeah, movement.
Okay.
Might be young.
So I mean, maybe if you like
It's
threw
a
a
young-
dead
it's a
body
pup.
on it, maybe, but
It's a mimic.
it
puppy,
didn't do
guys.
anything to you until you tried to leave.
Well, it
When you
didn't
tried
do
to move
anything
it.
until we touched it.
Well, no, and even after then, it
What
didn't
is
do
that?
anything
The,
until you tried to leave.
Yeah.
Well, we hacked at it 3 times.
All right. Well,
Mimics, from what you know, hide out in dungeons and whatnot, typically hiding as chests in order to lure adventurers in, yes, to eat them, and will take pretty aggressive stances. It seems odd that this one, when the combat kind of ended and it was damaging, it kind of retreated and preferred to resort back to its coffin state. So, some inkling of, is he different because he's morphing a coffin versus a chest? Is he actively seeking nourishment, or does he try to find his nourishment another way?
well, are we kind of good to just kind of free roam the dungeon at this point then?
Pretty much.
All right. I'm gonna grab some of the body parts from the Stitcher's room and
Or,
then throw them back onto the coffin.
Just to see what it does.
Kind of like here's an arm. See what happens.
So we didn't loot this stuff in there.
In the Stitcher's room.
Yeah.
I don't think we explored
When
that
you
room.
came back,
Uh huh.
that was something that was just pressing on your mind. That's probably really bad writing too, but you give it that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I find out anything about this
Would you
armor?
share this? When asked. All right.
Can you find anything out about this armor? It has a name written on it.
The name being?
You have it.
Oh.
Your bow also has a name engraved onto this bow that is also
Where is the Stitcher's table at?
in the previous room.
It's in this room.
Yeah.
So what-
I figured at this
We were
point
here.
I'm probably not gonna
Came down this
rebuild the whole
hallway.
thing.
Here's the room. Yeah, I got a map. That's more or less accurate.
So, and then here's the trap treasure. So.
So Stitcher's room is here.
Oh,
and there's
that's
a bunch
the
of
one where the
bodies.
balcony was.
Yep.
Okay, I remember.
There were some
I
body
forgot my
parts and
notebook
various methods of disassemble. So I'm grabbing those body parts and just kind of lugging them back to the mimic and
So,
He's
You
feeding
can throw it
it.
on there.
just kind of
I wanna-
seeing, does it eat it? Does it not eat it?
When you throw it on there, the lid doesn't open, but it kind of does one of these, and just sucks in the body parts and then just.
So I'm just gonna throw a
there.
bunch of them on there. And just,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and
I'm gonna
just-
throw them all on there. Just you know what?
Yep.
Have them.
And it just absorbs in as much as it wants to, and then it just leaves some just sitting on top.
All right. There we go.
so I'm
Oh,
going
you said it.
to the Stitcher's table.
Way to turn the other cheek trigger.
And I'm also
We
gonna
might
be
need them
looking.
later.
What's the name on that bow? Can I read it?
You can read it. It's in your inventory. You have it. Now, are you going back and searching that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be reading the name and then going to see what I can find.
When you went back to the Stitcher's room, where you just grabbed bones and meats and stuff like that, and just
They were going back to look. I was just like, oh, I'm kind of curious about this mimic now. So
okay, all right.
I threw some stuff on it.
So when you went back, you did find a dagger, Balbari, on this table.
I'm gonna inspect the dagger. Do I see anything? Any jewels? Any?
It
Is
is.
it attuned?
Um,
Any? Does it just look like a regular?
it's a regular. It's bigger than a dagger. It's closer to more of a scimitar looking blade. It has a bunch of like bandages, almost like mummy type bandages,
Dang
hanging
it.
off of the hilt.
Ooh. I'm definitely.
There is inscribed in Elvish the name of what this blade is. Do you speak Elvish?
No,
Okay.
but I know somebody that I just saved. That's
Once I wake up
So-
eventually.
Once you wake up eventually.
But I am taking possession of this.
You don't speak Elvish.
Dagger.
I speak Elvish.
I don't want anybody to know that I have this dagger.
Okay,
As
so
well.
you slip it into your bag and you're good. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Does it fit into? No.
Now it's scimitar, so it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be sticking out.
It's gonna be visible.
Yeah,
Okay.
those aren't small.
So yeah, it's more of a scimitar rather than a dagger.
So I'm taking possession of it,
interested.
but
Okay.
I have it with me. Yeah.
All right.
Just you.
I'm
please.
saying this time while you guys are going back grabbing body parts, kind of looting through stuff.
give you his dagger.
You've woken up, Solana. What are you doing?
Trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Okay. And what
Who
are you
saved
doing,
me?
Cax?
Oh my.
I wouldn't know.
Going
unless
back
you said
checking the
something.
bodies in the
'Cause
stitches
I'm
room.
unconscious the whole
I
time.
mean, just look around. Please.
Okay. The remaining bodies that are
Somebody else would
there
be like,
are
you would've died.
piecemeal together.
Okay.
There's not much to them.
Is on the armor, is there anything I can
Does anyone
research
have,
on it,
like,
or is
Health.
it
Where you're at? Because I mean, you guys have been in there for about an hour. You've had it for about an
Health.
hour.
okay?
Um,
Well, I mean,
Probably
does it
rest.
feel like it needs to be, or is it just like
Yeah.
armor?
Well, there's I mean, it's
Can we long rest?
it
here?
feels like a
Short
unique
rest?
piece of armor. You're probably
okay.
going to want to get it identified or
Since we-
or
I think killed everything.
look into it as much.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the stuff that has been found within the past couple of sessions are stuff that you guys are going to want to get checked out. You're going to want to
Go talk to Decker Kane.
So, what is the plan from this point?
Can we like
Camp
rest?
somewhere.
Yeah,
Maybe a long rest?
at least a short rest, but not in the same room as the medic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we long rested. We slept a pretty good night in the dancing room.
The dancing room. The
Sure.
dance floor.
I'll be for that.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's,
so you guys going to head back to the dancing room and camp it for the night?
yeah.
The full 8-hour sleepies?
Yep.
Okay,
So what else does that give us?
that gives you level 3.
Oh, I was meaning more like HP. Does that
Well, it
replenish
gives
that?
you level 3, so
Hooray, we did it.
you level up.
Okay.
Which means it's going to reset everything and you'll
Okay.
up your health and you'll do all that type of stuff too. So,
Yay! Level 3. What did I get? Level 3.
So long rest.
Archetype.
Take long rest. Confirm. Long rest.
Primeval awareness.
that's up to you.
It says that I'm back at 14 now. What? That's not right.
What?
It reset my hit points to 14 instead of 20. Oops.
So we're taking a short rest. Is that what-
Long rest.
A long rest.
Taking a long rest and leveling up to level 3.
Long rest. Long rest.
That could be a purple dragon knight.
A purple what? Purple dragon knight?
Do
Dragon knight. No.
You could be a purple dragon if you wanted to.
I'm
If you
bronze.
really wanted to.
Could be a samurai.
It reset my hit points back down to 14.
That's probably because it
Oh.
went.
Wait.
How do I fix that?
Now here's the
You
tough.
just go 900
So-
hit points.
Here's the tough part.
What's up?
How am I doing?
Beastmaster or
So
hunter?
what level?
Ah, there it is. So,
I was planning on taking the Beastmaster route, but I've already started down the Blade route.
focus.
Ooh. One spare turn.
Okay. I managed.
Man, I could really start laying on the damage.
Okay. 2 more levels.
Ooh, Ranger Archetype.
Yeah, Beastmaster or hunter.
You choose your archetype. that you strive to emulate. After oh, there's more on here. There's Beanmaster, Gloomstalker, Horizon Walker, Hunter, Monster Slayer.
Yeah, I think that's probably some of the other stuff.
Maybe. Doesn't have any descriptions though.
Is there an easy level up button?
I know, right?
At this point, it's probably pretty cold outside.
Oh, if you get more
So
proficiencies,
once we're done with these,
too, you can
things
get like
here,
animal handler and
well,
stuff.
Huh, I already have it.
Fine.
I already have a lot of stuff that, like I said, I was just playing towards that, but I don't think I'm going to take that route now.
We don't have any extra ability points, so.
I mean,
Beginning at third level,
about
you can
that.
use your action to expend one ranger spell slot to focus your awareness on the ranger.
yeah, I'm thinking it's like I get bosses, Slayer, Giant Killer, Horsebreaker.
You can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you.
So
within
I
up to
have a
6
question.
miles.
Do those two stack? Two weapon fighting and things like Heartbreaker.
Oh,
Because it's the attack is at like a entire attack step.
okay, go back to the other one again.
Engage 200.
Oh, there it is. Don't forget to manage HP, by the way.
I did.
Okay.
I managed to figure it out somehow. I'll have
Yes.
to read what the architect
Because that's
are.
just adding the modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be the same thing. You would just now where's your double attack come in? Because that's you add the modifier to the second. What? Oh, what are you gonna put on your other pants tonight?
Oh, the one.
The one so I didn't look like a complete nutter creeper.
That was pretty funny though.
Last time I played D&D before you guys showed up, she had pants that there's a huge pie on the back. Okay, well apparently between the time that she put those on and the time you guys showed up, or else you had changed her. So I'm like, oh, you gotta check out these pants. And I'm like sitting here pointing at her butt to Aubrey and I'm like, oh wait, those aren't the pants. I'm just sitting here
I'm
pointing at
literally
my
just
daughter's
watching
butt.
him like, yeah, those are nice pants.
I
Like,
was just dorking it up.
so on here,
Being normal.
How do I undo this memory?
You can't. It is scarring you for eternity.
You say that. But I have beer at home.
it actually gives
I
us
love
different
happy shit.
archetypes. There's more than 2 on here, or are we only?
It's
one
probably
archetype?
looking at
Hunger.
all of the stuff that you've added from your campaign. All of the content that you have in your
So
campaign
this Gloomstalker, Horizon Walker
is adding all these possibilities. How many books do you have in here?
Oh.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But at the beginning when we did character creation, we only limited to
I don't know, dude. It sucks. It's driven me nuts in this campaign. and every
so
one.
here's my thought on that. I was doing basics until you guys got the hang of it. If you look through some of those and you find one that you like that seems to get together, I'm not too concerned with.
So we could choose one of these.
You can if that option is in your character sheet to choose, you may choose it. I'm not concerned with
See, this just
'Cause
has
it's
it
in there,
as
isn't
two
it?
weapon
What?
fighting
The or different
as a
archetypes.
bonus action.
Just the basic ones.
Oh.
The other stuff's not. But you should be able to access the other stuff through the library.
That's what I was. It's not giving me an option.
well,
to
that
look
is
it up.
intriguing.
What?
two-weapon fighting in the player's guide here versus the player guide here is different.
May I?
You may, and it is extremely different. Significantly different.
92.
Sorry.
One was the bonus action, which I've had from the beginning, and that was I got
Here's
at
the
level 2.
archetypes.
I'll probably forget this is my bio. Like,
That's been a bonus action
I
from
think we'll
day
leave
one
this
with that
one.
character.
Since I always forget, I said, well, just pray. I said, just say Jesus, clear my head, open my eyes. Well, I probably just forget that. I said, even if you just say Jesus, help me, he knows what you need.
Right. Oh, good.
Ooh, you get a companion if you're a Beastmaster. Did you say that?
Interesting, huh?
I'd
One
say
is-
look up and see.
That
if
looks
there's
like
an
something
errata
you'd
at
be
some
into.
point.
I should.
Because I mean, printed books obviously don't get the errata.
This is true. This is true. Oh!
No, I had to go buy a bunch of stuff because I didn't have it. So I'm trying to add a feat, and the only 2 feats I have are some grappling feat and then some gnome racial feat.
Now, is it level 3 where you can pick a feat or increase, or is that
No,
5?
that's 4.
That's
level 4.
5.
4.
4.
5, you get the second attack.
Okay, I thought feats was at 5.
No, feats is at 4.
Okay, errata
4,
player's
8,
handbook.
12, and 16, I think.
Because this says you can add it to that. Before, I couldn't. Once I took that, I could. So that makes it seem like I would already have 2-weapon fighting. But if I take that style,
It's just not look at my book. Yours has a bunch of stuff in there I don't want to lose.
there's bookmarks.
Yeah, no, I don't want to lose them. So,
Don't push me.
Oh yeah, it does only have the 2 pieces.
Which, I mean, they were just Dragonborn, Ranger, and something else over there.
I think I might go with the Beastmaster route.
Niña. Niña. Niña,
So I'm wondering if that's... It can't be a bug.
No. Like I was telling Trig is,
it's a feature.
I think I could do 2-weapon fighting from the get-go, but it didn't add the bonus to it unless I took...
See, but now... But if you do both of those, that's way OP.
And don't forget at level 5 I get an extra attack.
Well, I know, yeah. But I'm saying right now, if you could do that all right now...
Yeah, but I mean, that's if you're like buying it.
Call me Blade Dancer. man.
That just lets you add it to your inventory. You still have to buy
Actually,
it.
here, can you go
gotcha.
to attacks?
You're blue, right?
Me?
Or are you bronze?
Bronze.
Can I borrow this real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I wanna...
Can you go back to your attacks, or are you halfway through?
Point buy. Oh, I don't have any points.
You're a
left.
ranger, right?
Yep.
What are your proficiencies?
Martial simple for weapons.
What about your skills? What skills did you choose for ranger? Specifically for ranger.
Acrobat, animal handling, athletics, nature, survival.
Okay, well, some of those are from
Yeah.
your background. Favorite enemy?
Does that matter?
Yeah, I'm trying to remake your character
Oh.
at level 1 as accurately as I possibly can. to
Well, that's
see-
what I was going to see if she could have it.
Hold on,
Right.
I'm going back to my character sheet.
This is not part of Jeff's campaign. This is not looking at any book other than
Oh.
this book, as far
Okay.
as I know. Just do.
Whoa, I'm at 11 hit points now.
It might have reset it.
So
I think it's
chose
humanoid.
the
Manage level.
Beastmaster archetype.
And
Does that
Humanoids.
Do I have to go?
Okay.
manage HP?
2-weapon fighting. Okay, here's what it is. I just found answers for it. 2-weapon fighting is in the combat section of the PHB, and that is what
So
you
it
can
should be
do.
27, right?
Yeah.
Okay, doing the second attack.
Yeah.
Wasn't?
What should it be?
What was it before?
It was 17.
Okay. So then roll your hit die. I don't know what it is for rogue, probably D8.
Okay,
You'd have to
an
look it up.
effect
I don't
for the
know.
ranger, the paladin, and the fighter.
3 d8.
You
That's
get
what it
to do
says.
this.
Okay, so
as
roll
the-
1d8.
Yeah.
So you do. So this says you don't add the
And then,
proficiency to the
so it
second
was,
weapon.
what was it?
This lets
So-
you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
17
I do
with
not.
50
I went to a party
If I
and
did
I
one,
got
it's
14.
good.
Okay.
So you're gonna take
Or-
like rolled HP at 14.
Like
The horde.
Right.
14.
Is that full another attack?
Naturally, right?
step?
Because it was 17, so then 5 is 19.
Aimed at the next person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then
And that's
hit.
it.
Done. Boom. You're at 22 life.
And I don't have to roll that 3 times?
No, so those are hit die. When you have a short rest, you can expend them.
I get a creature now. Just- Can
Choose
only
a swarm. No.
a what? A swarm like
And that's
bees?
I use beetles.
It says it has to
Actually-
be. It has to be a medium creature.
Yeah. A swarm of rats is a medium creature.
That's expensive. I had
I
someone
also had
who,
the badge art once.
What was it? We had a character that like they had a weasel companion or like a what do you call them?
Ferret.
No, what do you?
Mink.
Not the name of the creature, but like it's a familiar, a weasel familiar. But if it like,
And that's how I would have interpreted it too. It's just another attack.
Okay.
Your ranger can attack with 2 weapons.
Okay.
That's just and when I was reading it, it almost sounds like anybody can.
The paladin, ranger, fighter can do the second attack.
Well, this shows it just under melee attacks.
Yeah, it's a melee attack.
When you attack the attack action, attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in your hand, you can use a bonus action attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand.
Anyone can do that.
Anybody can do that.
But there are
they don't get
certain
to-
people that get to add their ability.
Anybody can do with light weapons can do boom boom,
Okay.
but they don't get to add their ability modifier to the second
That's not
attack.
when you're reading that. It lists
This
out
nope.
few.
This is in combat.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
not
this
when
would've
you read
been-
that. I
No,
don't know.
that was here. That said that said what classes could do.
yeah, that's true.
Okay.
This.
This would have been nice to have. So this
Okay, where's
primeval
that
awareness
dual?
can detect
195.
undead
It's in the back under combat.
That would have been
Anybody
nice.
can do that.
Well, there's undead in there. Here.
Okay. Yeah.
But their second one, they don't get to add the ability modifier. You, as a ranger,
I took
Dude,
the ability
okay.
to. Yeah.
so if you're fighting with 2 weapons, that is your attack. You take that board breaker, you get to do 2 weapons, you get to turn to another creature right next to you, do the same thing. So yes,
Sweet.
that is how that works. That does make you a bit stronger.
Or I could take giant killer. We haven't
So-
encountered that many large. Colossus Slayer. Extra.
So, question.
Once per
Yes, ma'am.
turn.
Because I picked the Beastmaster, it says I
Where's
get
S?
one medium-sized companion.
Horde of rats.
To attack- I'm not-
Swarm of rats. Come on.
Okay.
That's
But
the best.
how would
It's the
that
best
like?
one.
I mean, an animal doesn't
Right, just report my
spontaneously
sheet.
just
Every
like
day.
materialize in
Oh,
front of me.
Where you seeing S
Okay, so
Like T,
Remember real quick.
HP.
Oh, that's player handbook.
Oh,
Page 43.
And then.
That's what he's gonna have you
Okay,
read.
cool. I see what it means
I don't know what Skag is. It's a book though.
Manage
Yeah.
of
Oh, Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. Yeah. How would anyone not know that?
Beast no larger than
How do I know that?
that have challenge rating of
We're
1 out of
basically
4.
done for tonight, right?
okay, let me see.
Second.
I think so.
Alright,
Head out.
so
I got it.
continue vengeance, train to fight alongside beasts.
Now what do I do? Darn, I wish there was an easy
Okay,
level up.
Don't be lazy, Hugh. That's just a digital storage. It's not supposed to make your life easier.
Well, 2 weeks.
So
I'm gonna get a head start on my drive home.
Alright.
In 2 weeks, I will not be here.
Can I play your character?
No.
I'll play your character, you. Or you'll just not be there.
Everyone's gonna Rochambeau to play his
I
character.
thought he was unconscious, man.
It's a bummer, man. You
No,
like fell in the
he's even
pit
more.
and just burned to death. That
It's
happened.
unfortunate.
Well, you just didn't wake up one morning. weird.
This
Dagger in your
this is the
chest
crop you
is
sow.
like-
You know, this is the crop you sow.
He tried to kill me this time.
I have not
That's what I'm
tried to
saying.
kill you. I walked in your direction to make sure you were okay.
I walked
Then what was that
Crap,
failed
what's going
roll?
on? Oh,
Maybe it was a failed medicine roll
Sure.
to evaluate you. That's why you were so surprised you were not unconscious.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, good. Somebody must have helped him out.
Oh, man. Oh, I tripped and accidentally stepped. What a shame.
Oh, my dagger? Oh,
How
that's
did
too
that
bad.
get there?
That's in your groin and you're bleeding out now. Don't pull it out. Whatever you do, you will bleed out.
I'm afraid I deleted it. I used to have a. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
See you guys later.
See you,
You're already
Josh.
out, dude?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna get a head start on my drive.
Okay.
I got an hour.
Okay.
So, next Tuesday. Or 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. See
Okay.
you guys.
See ya.
Drive safe.
So can we use any of the ones that pop up? You said. Gloomstar.
Yeah, he said you can use
What's
Of
Gloomstar?
what?
Or archetypes?
whatever the archetypes they give us. We're making it.
So-
level 3. Oh my god.
Wow. Ooh.
You can't use the dinosaurs.
That wouldn't be considered
Oh.
a medium beast, would it? Well, I guess. I guess.
Okay, so this is an app I found. Here's a quarter. Okay, if you want to look at the 8 or 0 challenge rating, you can.
Because it's
Quarter's
there
gonna-
and below.
Yeah, quarter's going to have strong
Gloomstalker basically just makes you
Okay, boar,
part rogue.
can't use the dinosaurs.
It looks like
Badger,
the
frog,
Gloomstalker
what does it
archetype.
say? Giant,
A wolf
Could be
spider.
interesting.
spider, male steeder, panther.
Oh my god, I could have a panther?
This gives
Kick-ass.
this gives you the stats of them too, and some of their abilities as well.
Ooh.
Like I think the wolf has a double attack, or is the wolf something if he has
Quiet
companions near
minutes. Oh,
him?
keen hearing and smell pack tactics.
Pack tactics. I think if he's near,
Wolf has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet.
so if you're standing right next to your wolf, it has advantage on its attacks.
Okay.
When you're standing right next to the creature.
Standing next to it. You have to be within 5 feet of your companion for the wolf to have.
Okay, so it's not, you don't have to be flanking the creatures.
No, you just have to be.
Panther has advantage on wisdom.
I think I'm gonna take Hunter.
Panther moves at least 20 feet straight forward towards a creature, then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn. The target must succeed on a DC 20 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, Panther can make one bite attack instead as a bonus. A giant poisonous snake. That'd be cool too. Oh, this one doesn't have any special abilities. Oh, well, that blows. Poor snake. +4 to hit, reach 5 feet, one
That's
target.
an old app too. There may be more creatures that we could do.
Hit 7,
technically.
2d4 plus 2 piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed. Level saving throw or be knocked prone. Well, the bonus to the wolf is it gets bonuses to perception for hearing and smell.
Oh,
But
here
the
we go.
Panthers
Really think
just
we're gonna come
smell.
across
Here.
larger.
Is there more on that one?
It just kind of depends.
So here is challenge 0, challenge 8, and challenge
I mean,
quarter beasts, and kind of
If you feel like you want to go up against them,
benefits you have
seek
for
them out.
them, and then we can look at health and stuff if you want to look at health and other things. So I mean, wolf.
Let's see, what are we
have
counted as
pack
our
attack,
characters?
Hearing smell, everybody attack,
Medium.
makes a chance of knocking enemy prone.
I would say build off of what you think we'll encounter and what we have encountered so far.
That gives you more insight into overviews you want to see too.
Okay.
I will say sometimes, like when I played.
Oh my god, you can have a dolphin.
That'd be real useful right now.
I think I used an owl.
An owl.
An owl can fly in and fly away without provoking opportunity attack, but it can fly in, help,
Yeah.
fly away without getting attacked. Which then gives whoever he helped advantage. But if he isn't able to get away before the guy attacks, then it's a one shot.
I like how it doesn't even say it's a horse, it's a pony.
It's a pony.
It's a pony. Or a mule.
So, after you guys rest for 8 hours, wake up feeling strong, rested, full of vim and vigor, what's the plan?
Did we want to check out the Stitcher room more?
We already cleared that.
You guys went through that pretty.
I don't know that as a character.
You were there.
You were there.
I bet. Well. Oh yeah, I was. Never mind.
You don't know me. Clearly.
Are the guys still outside? No, they're not outside anymore.
No, because they drug
we
you
don't
guys
know where
down to
they
the
are.
wood, broke his...
Yeah, broke your femur for
Femur.
needing to go to the bathroom.
That's what you get. No.
That's.
So you guys gonna hang around in the cave more? Are you gonna head back to town? Or are we gonna do that?
I'd say we should probably head back to town.
Yeah.
Okay. More of just so I have a general idea of where we're headed next
Oh,
time.
this snake would be good too. If someone misses their save throw, they take a 3d6 of damage from poison.
Is the Constitution save?
Yeah, it says target has to make a DC 11 Constitution savings throw. If they fail though, they take a 3d6 damage. If it's successful, they take half.
Does the
So it takes damage anyway.
target for the saving throw ever go up? So 11's not super high.
That's the target. The target has to make that roll.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And 11's not crazy high as far as a saving.
Yeah.
Does that number go up at all?
No, it doesn't say.
Okay.
But it just says if they're successful, regardless, they take half of it. That
Okay.
is. And it's a giant snake. So how big are we talking? You talking anaconda?
Probably.
Speed 30 feet. Oh, it swims too.
Oh, I think we'll go with.
Hit
You
points
level up
11.
your powerful
2D.
investigator. You're a fighter, right?
Well, AC 14, AC 13, natural armor.
Now I'm proficient in cook's utensils.
12,
Now I'm proficient in cooking.
Nice.
10, dexterity of 18.
I keep refraining from doing
Did
it, but
you
I keep
get
thinking I
that?
should probably tell you guys to have a backup character because
Just
you keep
in
getting
case.
close to dying every time.
How did you get extra
Maybe not
proficiency? Or is
Part of my leveling up.
So I'm waffling between the wolf and the snake.
think
The
I
wolf's
ever
got
get another
special
one.
abilities. Snake does not.
You can
wolf-
dip the feet.
yeah.
I think. Remember the wolf. The wolf is if you're within 5 feet of him, he gets advantage on his attacks.
Yeah.
And when he attacks with his bite, the attackee has to make a strength save.
I sworn.
I believe.
Are we going to be going?
And if they fail, they're knocked prone, which then gives everybody else in melee advantage.
Yeah. And the
Gives
snake
everybody-
doesn't have anything except for the poison, really. I think I'll go with the wolf.
Also,
If I'm
Slayer
recalling
or
all that.
Horde.
And it's got advantage
Yeah, as
to
long
hearing
as-
and sense of smell. Panther's only got sense of smell.
As long as the wolf is within 5 feet, or as long as the creature the wolf is attacking is within 5 feet of an ally of the wolf has advantage.
Would people in the group, if they're my ally, are they
Yeah.
the wolf's allies? Yeah. Oh, sweet. So as long as
I will
we
go
like
Horde
don't
Breaker.
like aren't
Just
extreme
in
white part.
case.
Yeah, no, I think that sounds like
Here's your
an
phone, good.
awesome ability. Yeah, thank you.
Horde Breaker lets you do what? You just gotta make a second free attack.
Once
Two
each
and-
turn, when you make
What?
weapon.
Add a creature.
Once each turn,
Beast
each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that is within 5 feet of the original target
So
and
if he's
within
got
range
two
of your
people
weapon.
here, he can go bam, 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 bam.
Does it cost an action or anything?
It's a bonus. It gives a bonus action for that. I think it's a bonus action, isn't it?
And no, it's. I don't think so.
What is
It's
Horde
a
Break-
deep
what's the word?
broth. A deep
Once it's not as a mentioned bonus.
Yeah, it doesn't say bonus action. It's just another action.
Oh, they have more on
Well, I mean,
here.
it's one of these. I could do that with I could do that with a bow too. Yeah, there's two guys off on the distance staying next to each other. Shot. In the dark. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
It's a snarl. Medium beast. Doesn't say anything. Yeah, I have a wolf for guys.
Oh, I have to redo that every time.
So, on the off chance it happens, who's going to be pissed and run away from the table if their character dies?
I'll be sad, but I won't be like.
So my choices are okay. Either 1d6
I won't throw
or
a
take
picture
6.
about it, but
You want to hand me your
Oh.
arrows?
Oh.
No, I don't want you.
I want to hand you my sandwich.
Here comes that one again.
With big arrows.
Just take the one. Take the average then.
6 plus Constitution. It'll still be 8.
Oh, does Con get added every time?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your con typically goes up too, so you're increasingly.
It does
Well, I
knock
guess
that up.
not.
Huh? Yeah. Wait, can I use this for any roll? Like my increase in health
Are
roll?
you really that worried about
I just
D10, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
So the most you're worried about is 4 points.
4 points is 4 points.
That gives you advantage.
No, 4 points is nothing.
That gives you advantage, which is typically implied at D20.
Okay.
4 points is nothing, Hugh.
Says
4 points would have saved me from passing out.
I guess there's a beast.
So would have this whole
bonus, too.
level.
True.
So companion gets additional bonus to attack and damage rolls equal to my proficiency bonus.
I'll take this.
What's that now? Sorry.
Because I chose the Beastmaster archetype,
Yeah.
the beast gets gains additional bonuses to attack and damage rolls equal to the ranger's proficiency.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It just means it can dodge really good.
I see. Nice.
Cool.
So do we want to do like a 5-minute dungeon, or do we want to call it a night?
Well, it's 9 o'clock now. So
You haven't played 5 minutes. You haven't played 5 minutes. I'm talking like the board game. 5-minute
Oh.
dungeon.
Oh.
It's literally 5 minutes.
Oh, that's a little bit. Oh, right there, 5 minutes in. I personally might head out.
Okay.
My poor dogs have been in the garage most of the day.
That's not right. I need to figure out how to change my health.
So go to your character sheet. Character sheet.
Yeah. Just
No. Stop. Alright, stop. Right there. Manage HP. That blue button.
mm-hmm.
In the future, that character sheet above where that blue button was, there's a little icon that looks like a sheet of paper with like a circle on it. That's character sheet. You just hit that and go straight to it.
Alright, guys.
You're out.
I'm out.
All right.
See you guys in
You
a couple
have-
weeks.
Peace out.
Yep. Couple weeks.
Alright.
A good one.
So I changed the rolled HP amount.
Yeah. So 6 plus your con, which is 2 or whatever.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Oh, it automatically does that.
Okay. 29.
What were you at before?
21.
Plus 6.
No, 21 total.
What's your con? Plus 2 or what?
Yeah.
Okay.